I think it would be a fair assumption to assume that all of you guys can read, right? You read the title, you clicked on the video, so I'm just going to hop right into the tier list. Today, I'm ranking cartoon characters I could beat in a fight. And the different sections that they can be ranked in is I'm dead, scary, 50-50, I'd probably win, and cakewalk, right? Now, you guys are very smart people. I'm sure you guys could figure out, how to dissect that. First up, we got Peppa Pig. Now, Peppa Pig, I'm not going to pretend like she'd be tough, all right? That's absolutely a cakewalk, okay? She fucking... Know what I'm saying? Absolutely not difficult at all. And I mean, no disrespect, right? To Peppa Pig fans. One, you probably shouldn't be watching videos like this. Two, I'm sorry. I don't sugarcoat things here, and that's just how things have to be. I'm sorry. However, for SpongeBob fans, you have a little bit better news because I am absolutely dead if I go up against SpongeBob, okay? 100%. If I go up against SpongeBob, it's wraps. It's over. Okay, I have referenced this before on the channel, but there's an episode, I think it's called The Bully, right? This guy in Miss Puff's class threatening SpongeBob all throughout Bikini Bottom. He's like, I'm gonna kick your butt, that sort of thing. Throughout the entire, there's just like 10-minute buildup of I'm going to kick your butt, SpongeBob. And he's like, oh, don't, right? Because he's just a humble king. When it comes down to it, the 1v1, he throws a meaty punch and it goes fucking right in him. Nothing. Doesn't even feel it. So not only would I be able to not do any damage to SpongeBob whatsoever, but he also knows karate, okay? I know my SpongeBob. I know it well. He knows karate, okay? He practices with Sandy. Sandy would also absolutely end me. It wouldn't be a pretty sight, okay? And I'd like to keep it honest here. SpongeBob would absolutely crucify me. Some people could make the argument, well, he's not very strong. He can't lift up like a stick in marshmallows. That he is trying to make us feel better about ourselves. If he showed his true strength on camera, I think honestly, it's like beyond Goku level. But unfortunately, we do not have all day. I cannot be talking about how SpongeBob would absolutely crucify me all day. We're moving on, okay? Dora is the next contestant up here. I don't know. Dora. I'm going to say that I'd probably win, okay? Only because she has boots, right? If Dora's there, Boots is going to be somewhere around, nearby. And I know my limits, I don't know if I could take Boots, honestly. But Dora herself alone, if Boots was for some reason not around, right? He was going after some new side piece, and him and Dora had a little bit of a dispute and they weren't hanging out anymore. I'd say, it's not even close for Dora. Not even close. She can't do anything by herself. She'd be like, have you seen Ryan? And I just jump out of nowhere. She wouldn't even see me coming. Now, that aside, I don't question that she might have hands. Is my mic gonna fall over? She absolutely does not have hands. She has no understanding of what is around her. She needs to constantly rely on someone else's help, whether it's the audience, whether it's Boots. So it's just not quite Peppa Pig level, right? She's not quite Cakewalk because she has all of these resources around her that can help her. And for that reason, I'd probably win. That's not fucking English, but you get what I mean. The category, I'd probably win. Next, we have Jake the dog, right? So for every character that I'd absolutely stomp, I tried to put someone that would stomp me, right, to keep me humble. So I put Jake the dog, right? I think he is actually above SpongeBob. He's also unkillable, I think. I think he's also unkillable, but not only is he unkillable, he can turn into any shape he wants. He could become a knife, he could become a gun, he could become a working microwave that I get thrown into and cook me alive, right? He could be anything. So for that reason, he would absolutely decimate me. It's not even close. Next up, we got Papa Smurf. I'm going to say that Papa Smurf, I'd probably win, right? In 9 times out of 10, I would absolutely just crush him between my toes. He's like the size of a thumbnail or fingernail or something. He is micro. However, for that same reason, he might destroy me. Since he's so small, who knows what kind of power he packs in that punch. He could be crawling all around me, crawling up my butthole, popping out my mouth, and fucking boom, boom, and I was just like, whoa, who knows how hard that man can hit. But he does get harassed by a 40-year-old balding man named Gargamel, so he must not be too strong. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be harassed by some guy named Gargamel, you're probably not too strong. So I'm going to say that I'd probably win against Papa Smurf. I think that's a fair assumption. And next is Shaggy. So Shaggy, I'm going to put into 50-50, right? Because canon Shaggy in the Scooby Doo universe, I would absolutely decimate, right? He's scrawny. He looks like he's, oh my God, I'm going to have a stroke. If I was to shave his hair, right, and he was bald, he would look like an AirPod, okay? He is built like a Q-tip. I could just grab him by his neck and just, it's over. One more thing I'll mention about Shaggy is Multiverse's Shaggy. He has the power to go Super Saiyan and, and shoot like fucking super sandwiches and all that shit. But I'm thinking about normal Shaggy, okay? Not anything super crazy here. And even if I couldn't kill him hand to hand, right? Say I was that weak, I could not kill him hand to hand. I could set up a Home Alone style trap. I could put something on the ceiling, like a spike trap, and then just put a hamburger there. He would come running, grab that hamburger. Oh shucks, bang! Easy peasy, right? He's not a very smart guy, but similar to Dora, he has a bodyguard, right? And he's next up on this list. Scooby motherfucking Doo. I'm dead. He's not quite SpongeBob level because he can take damage. But if you've ever seen like a kangaroo fight somewhere on YouTube, maybe you've had the privilege to witness one. They're lethal, okay? If you look at a picture of Scooby Doo, he's like 6 foot, all right? He's like huge. He's huge. And he could square up, knock me out. He's got those dog teeth. So yeah, Scooby-Doo, he would absolutely rip me to shreds. No doubt about it. But next we have Gumball Watterson. I'm not going to try to overhype him or pretend like he's insane. I'm going to say that I'd probably win, but I'm going to put him at high. I'd probably win. I can't think of how he could mess me up. I mean, maybe. He's got little cat teeth, but, it's a little scratch on the arm. I just pick him up and just fuck, poof. He's not going to put up much of a fight. Forgive my Batman. Is it really a Ryan Sleeps list if I don't have Batman on it? It's not a Ryan Sleeps list if I don't have Batman on it. Okay, it's a trick question. Every Ryan Sleeps tier list there has been on this channel, I'm pretty sure, has had some Batman glaze. Okay, so we have to make sure to include Batman in on there. Next we got Darwin, Watterson, same thing. I'm even going to say cakewalk, right? Because at least Gumball has teeth and claws. Darwin, it's just like, you're a fish, dude. You're a fish. Next, we have Teen Titans Robin. Scary, right? He was trained by the legendary Batman. He was trained by Batman. Okay, so that immediately puts him above the competition. However, I don't know. He's very emotional. He's not like, he's a great leader. I think I would have a shot at him. Hand to hand, I think I'd have a shot at him. You could make the argument, yes, he knows martial arts. Yes, he knows, like, the forbidden art of ball sack and knees, whatever. I would still absolutely rip him to shreds, right? Next, Finn the Human. I'm going to say that's a 50-50. No, that's, I'm going to keep him at 50-50, okay? Because he gets, like, a metal arm eventually, and I feel like an uppercut with a metal arm would really hurt. But just normal Finn would probably even be a tier lower than there, right? Because he's a child. He's a human child. And it would honestly be embarrassing if I got whooped by a human child. Next up, we have Beast Boy. This Beast Boy in particular, it doesn't matter if he's from Teen Titans Go. It doesn't matter if he's from Teen Titans. He would kill me no matter what. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to put him above Scooby because he can turn into any animal he can possibly think of. Elephant, jaguar, fucking whatever. I don't know. He's like in little goblin form. Yeah, I could absolutely bully him all day, hit him with a poof, poof, right? Whatever. And then he turns into a fucking gorilla. What do? I'm like, yo, hey, man, you're low-key easy. Poof. And then he's just like, ah, shit, it was raps. All right, I'll see you later. Like no, he would absolutely destroy me. It's just not even close. Next up, we have Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna say he's scary because he is terrifying. Him alone isn't scary, but it's like his like character and this weird like thing he has about him. There's like, you know, Suicide Mouse, when there was like the whole blue whale challenge, and with like the Jonathan Galindo guy. Weird, okay? There's just weird shit that goes around Mickey Mouse, okay? It was just like this. Yeah. He's scary, okay? But if it's just Mickey Mouse from the cartoon, low-key, I'd bully him, throw him in a corner, fucking box him up, 200 Fortnite style, fucking anything brutality, fatality, Mortal Kombat, fucking. Next up, we have Bugs Bunny, and for this list, I did a little bit of research. I thought Bugs Bunny was a lot taller than he was. I thought he was like human size. I thought he was like huge. I searched it up, and he's like 3 foot. See, I searched how tall is Bugs Bunny. He's 3'3". He's micro. You know, if he was human size, like if he was looking me up in the eye, you know, I'd put him with Scooby Doo, but he's not, right? But he is batshit crazy. So I'm going to put him like above Robin, right? Because he could hit me with some weird technique. You know, if you're fighting like reasonably, you know, and it's fair, you know, you get your hands up and you're looking around, you're like, right? That's fine. That's fair. But he would be off the fucking wall, dude. He would just be like, you know, like it would be unpredictable. You wouldn't be able to read it. It would be over. So for that reason, I would say he's scary. But I would have a chance, right? It's not like I'm dead. Raphael from the Ninja Turtles, I'm going to say I'm dead, right? This goes for any of the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, any of them. I just put Raphael because he's my favorite, personally. And fun fact about them, actually, is I believe their weapons were given to them because it was their disadvantages, right? Or didn't go with like their personality. For example, Michelangelo, he's crazy and he's all over the place. So yeah, he was given nunchucks, and then nunchucks require, you know, skill, focus, precision. Raphael, he's really hot-headed, so he was given the sais, which are generally a defensive sort of weapon. But those are just some examples. Any way I look at it, I don't see myself winning. Next up, we have Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is a little interesting because Tom and Jerry alone, I feel like I could take them, right? It's just a cat, it's just a mouse, whatever. But the thing about Tom and Jerry is, in the cartoons, they would just be looking at you, right? Nothing in their hands, nothing in their pockets, nothing. And then they just pull out a frying pan, and it's like, whoa, where the hell did you get that, son? Where'd you get that? And before I even think about it, I'm on the floor getting my brains bashed out by a brick, frying pan, or something. I'd be dead. I'd be dead. There's just no way around it. So I think I'm going to actually put him above Mickey Mouse. I'm going to say he's scary. I thought that maybe I would be dead, but I think there is a chance that I might win. And I don't know if I can even put him in the same tier as like Jake the dog. Like, that doesn't feel right. You know, if you're not satisfied with this so far, I'll add another one to the list of the S tier of the I'm dead of things that could absolutely fucking abuse me. Cosmo and Wanda. Anything that they can imagine, they can summon, right? Oh, but Ryan, he needs to be wished for, and then they can make it. If Timmy Turner wished that I get an ass whooping, I would get an ass whooping. They have infinite power of things that could kill me, put me down, put me to sleep permanently, and they're an S tier. They would kill me. Next up, we have the host from Total Drama Island, good old Chris. Good old Chris. He goes into 50-50. But above Shaggy and the child. It's just because he's a dude, you know, hand to hand, man to man. It's just a 50-50, hand to hand, right? There does seem to be some shady shit going on with him. Like, he seems to be a little psychotic, a little crazy. So maybe he might have some sort of upper hand, but I'm also a little crazy too. All right. So I think I could take him. And lastly, we have Steven Universe. I'm going to say he's a scary child. Right, he's a terrifying child. Yes, he has some superpowers, but he's not like Garnet. He's not like Pearl. They only made him super overpowered because they're like, oh shit. The first superpower we gave him was lame as fuck. We gave him like that little belly button shield. Kind of weird. All right, let's just like make him more powerful, more powerful, more powerful. Realistically, okay, I'm thinking Cookie Cat Steven, little baby boy. We'll be seeing you, okay? I'm not talking adult Steven with some... No, all right? He's scary. Just take it at that. You Steven Universe fans, all right? I'm not putting him in S tier. He's not... Batman would absolutely kill him. No doubt about it. Batman would kill anything on this list, all right? But, I mean, this is my list. I'm sure you guys have some problems with it, so share those problems in the comments. But yeah, this is the list right here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.